Good afternoon, morning, or night. Welcome to my channel, Life is Bobby. Today we'll be showing you my first full beat. And I'll be starting off by, I've already cleansed my face. And I'll be starting off on video today by moisturizing. And I am using the Tatcha water cream, as you can see. Okay, so I will just be putting that all over my face. And I'm just placing that all over my face. My nose, gonna massage that in circular motions into my skin. Making sure to get my neck, forehead, and nose. Then you will see me just massaging it in an upwards motion. I believe I heard this is to prevent wrinkles and stuff like that on your face. So aging is what the correct terminology would be, I guess. And I'm just smoothing that all over. The next thing you will see me doing, I definitely forgot to put the serum on. And the serum that I would have been using that day, I believe, if it can focus, the Naturium serum. Just the next thing that I did after I forgot to put the serum on was my eye cream. This is the Fenty Skin eye cream. And I'm just dotting a little bit under my eyes. And I'm just going to tap that in. Get it nice. And smooth. Smooth it in. Get it, Bobby. Okay, the orbital area. And we are finished. After I put the eye cream on, I am going to go in with my primer, the Derma Blend Instagrip Jelly Primer. Okay, and I put, believe, 2 pumps of that, and I just put some all over. Same process, smoothing it into my skin. Making sure it gets into those pores. Okay. After I do the primer all over, you're just gonna see me pressing that in, making sure that it is nice and tacky. Okay. Next, you're gonna see me take the Light Lock highlight fluid. And I am just going to try something that I've been researching on YouTube. So I'm just going to squeeze out 2 drops of, nope, just 2 drops of this liquid or highlight fluid. And just put some all over my face to make it shiny and glowy. And I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit if you don't mind. I know y'all don't want to sit here for a whole hour and a half, because that's how long it took me almost to do a full face beat. I'm just massaging that. Next, I'm going to go in with the Bake and Set Translucent by Morphe, powder by Morphe. And I'm going to place that all over my face with the pressed powder brush. As you'll see, I'll show you in a minute once I get this out. It took me forever to get this out on the cap. I don't know any other way to get it out. I'm not taking the whole thing off, then risk wasting it everywhere. Money going down the drain. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just shaking, tap, 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 tap. And I have what I feel is enough. And I'll show you there. There you go. All right, so and finally found the brush. Here it is, the Pressed Powder 620F brush by Farah, I believe it's pronounced. Farah. And I'm just showing you the type of brush bristles it is. All right, tap, 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 tap. Tapping that into the powder, translucent powder. Pressing that into my skin, on my face. Speed it up a little bit for y'all if you don't mind. Once again. And while I did put the translucent powder onto my face, like I said, I was pressing it in, so I wasn't really like letting it sit on top of my skin. I pressed it into my skin. As you can see, like the white cast is not really, I mean, it's there, but it's not as noticeable as it was prior. Next, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer and the Peach Corrector. And I'm just going to put that or place it all over my face where there is spots and dark spots and acne bumps and dark circles and scarring and stuff like that. So I'm going to use the Peach Corrector. And I'm going to warm that up on my hand first so that it can, apply better to my face. So you see me just going over any dark spots, my neck. Terrible, guys. I'm telling you, it's so terrible. My bumps and stuff. Because I pick with them and I need to stop. I need to stop. It's a habit. I don't like stuff being on my skin, so it's just annoying to me. But anyway, so now I'm going under my eyes, the dark circles under my eyes. showing you what it looks like finished, how it covers up the dark spots. I'm going to take my MAC Fix spray, setting spray, and my beauty blender to tap that in my skin. Then speed up a little bit. Now on one side it didn't cover up as much. I probably should have put a little bit more, but I didn't want to like go all in with the corrector. I want to first see what it was going to do. Again, this is my first full beat, and I wanted to show you all how, well, you don't know how far I've come, but in the end I think I did a fairly good job. It may look like who did it and why at first, but yeah. So I'm going in with the Anastasia Foundation in 370W. And I did 2 full pumps, but I feel, and then you'll see afterwards. So I'm using the flat top foundation by SK. I'm not sure, I forget. I think it's Sophia someone. But you'll see that I used a lot of foundation, and I think it has a lot to do with me putting the translucent powder or setting powder on. I feel like the powder just kind of soaked up the foundation. So I don't know if I'm going to use that technique, or if I use the technique, I may not use as much powder. And I'm just blending that in at the same time as I'm applying it on with the flat foundation brush. And you see I applied one last pump to make sure that I get all areas of the face and neck. Going around the hairline. My hand was getting tired. I'm like, dang, I don't do this a lot. So I'm just blending it in. Those spots is something serious, boy, because who is peeking is peeking. And I didn't really put any foundation under my eyes or around my eyes, because I'm going to go in with concealer and highlight those areas anyway. However, I feel like you can see a difference from my dark circles in the beginning and to where I put the peach corrector on or under. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Concealer in 10. And I don't know what the heck I was looking at or thinking about, but we'll just continue. I'm just showing you the placements of where I'm going to put the concealer to highlight. And that is the forehead, the nose, under the eyes, Cupid's bow, and also the chin. And I was trying to like snatch my face. So I wanted to do the side, like contouring and highlighting of the nose. And I think I did okay. I think I could have did better. I just really didn't know what I was doing. Next you see I am jamming to Tupac, one of my favorite artists. Grew up on Tupac, but we are doing the makeup tutorial right now. And the color is Effect 17. That is the contour stick by Morphe. And the color is in Effect 17. And then I am going to do the duck face, if that's what y'all still call it. so that I can contour properly or find the correct placement for my contour. I'm just going like right there underneath my jawbone, where my jawbone is, right there. And I'm going to go around the areas or the perimeter of my forehead. I probably went in like with the contour, like really went in, but I wanted to see how far I can go. And I was wondering if I wanted to do the jaw area, which I probably should have, because I got a little gobble up under there, but it's definitely okay. Didn't need to do that much, I felt like, so I didn't. Going in with the Fix It setting spray, or by MAC, or whatever it's called. Using that to spray the beauty blender, and I am just blending out my concealer or my highlight underneath the eyes, putting some over my eyelids so that I can prep for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to go in with this little Eco Tools brush to blend out the contour. And that was a very tiny brush. I could have used that for my nose. But I later used the beauty blender to also blend it out a little bit more. And I did use the bigger brush, Eco Tools brush, to blend that out. And then I went in with the e.l.f. airbrush blending, or the e.l.f. airbrush blending brush, and to blend out the contour a little more. Went ahead and blended out the Cupid's bow, and that's what it's looking like thus far, my whole face. I go in with Caramel Cutie from Fenty Beauty. Using that same e.l.f. air brush blending brush to apply the bronzer all over my face, or around the areas that I contoured. I'm taking that small Eco Tools brush and I'm just blending that contour out around my nose. Alright, and I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. Blending that all out around my nose, and that is me giving you a full face shot of what it's looking like thus far. Like I said, I went in with the contour and the highlight. I had went ahead and baked because my camera cut off, so I figured that could spare some time in the video, and I can just go ahead and dust that off right now for you. Dusting off all of the translucent powder by Morphe. And this is the thing, guys. So I went in with the beauty bronzer. I forget the by whom, but you can go back and see. I went in with that, and like the color was just so off. I mean, it was cute. I liked it, but like to go with the other bronzer color, it was just not matching. So I had to take that off. I tried to do something with it, but it wasn't working. So what I did do was get the foundation brush that I used, the flat foundation brush, and I just dusted that away, the other bronzer. And then I went in with the Effect 17 by Morphe contour stick, and I just recontoured my nose. Felt like I lost the contour when I was highlighting, so I had to go back in and redo it again. You can definitely see my contour nose. I'm just really practicing, guys. I'm trying to see what I like, what I don't like, what I can improve on. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I also want to know some tips that you all seen, that you all have for me, that you see that I could use or would be beneficial to myself. Because I am still learning, guys. So, and I'm just going down the bridge of my nose with the concealer in the color, or the number 10, the Anastasia Concealer. And I'm doing my eyebrows now. I definitely forgot to do them at the beginning because I like to start off with doing my eyebrows first. And I'm also showing you that I did not conceal underneath the contour because I was tired, to be honest. It was getting late and I'm like, I'm not even finna wear this face anymore. I'm finna wipe it all off. I also wanted to go in with the eyebrow glue. I forget. I don't want to say the wrong name, so I don't know if it's Kiki. I don't know who it is that does the glue on the eyebrows. I think it may be Kiki Adams. But shout out to her though, because I'll be watching her too. And I went in with the brow gel by Ulta Beauty, and I'm also going in with Anastasia eyebrow pencil in the shade Ebony. And I am just sparsely filling in my eyebrows, and I had to warm that up because that's my first time using that pencil. But I am just going through my eyebrows, basically the spaces where I see space between the thickness, like basically the thin and the thickness, between the thin and the thickness of my eyebrow. So if it's thin, I'm just filling that in that round. Just going over the top of my eyebrow, just seeing what looks good. Making sure that it is uniform. I was going to wipe that whole part off instead of filling it in. But my eyebrows have begun to become very thin, or fairly thin, because I keep getting them waxed and then I'm getting them threaded. And it's like, I don't know what you want to do. I like to get my eyebrows threaded more so waxed, because the threaded looks more natural. And then you see me just faking some brow hairs in the front, filling that in, making me a real brow that I like. And it's gonna look way more better, or much better, way more better, much better once I conceal. I don't think it looks that bad. It's not dark and black. I think I did a fairly good job. I'm still going in too. I need to make sure them eyebrows is right now. Wait till I get to the other eyebrow. Look, I don't know what happened, but it's always one eyebrow that does not work for me, and the left eyebrow is that eyebrow. And I went in with the Tarte concealer, and I think it was 35. I don't know. Y'all can go back and see. And I am taking the Eco Tools brush, eyeliner. I mean, not eyeliner, but eyebrow brush. So you can carve out and conceal underneath the eyebrow. I didn't speed this up because I wanted y'all to see how I actually did my eyebrows. And I don't think that I would do a tutorial on my eyebrows, only because I don't even know my routine for my eyebrows. I'm just kind of like winging it, like I'm just doing my eyebrows. You know, I also don't like doing my eyebrows after the foundation and the highlight and all that, because it feels as though maybe I did it wrong in the order, but it feels as though like it's going to leave a cast of a different color. It's like a whole block of just concealer. But if I was to do my eyebrows first, I can cover that with the foundation, the highlight, and the concealer, and you won't even see the lines on the eyebrow. But I don't think you can see it right now. I think I did a fairly good job by fixing that left eyebrow also. Okay. Think I did good, guys. I could breathe now. I had to breathe. I'm like, oh, don't F this up. Don't F this up. Don't let me. Hey, I love that song. And then I can't really see. I couldn't even really see on the writing is so small. However, I'm using this eyeshadow palette that has all 3 colors I'm going to be using in it. Don't know the colors. That is BH Cosmetics brush. I think that's just a blending eyeshadow brush or eyeshadow blending brush, whatever. Y'all know better than I do. So if y'all want me to put the descriptions of everything that I use, I could. However, I don't feel like it would benefit anyone because you can see it on screen. No one really reads the description, I don't think so. But if y'all want me to, I will. And I'm just going in with the lightest shade in that palette. Blended that out. Went in with the second or the darkest shade. And just blending that on top of the first transition color. I'm going in. I might have went in too harsh, too hard, but you can always blend it out later. So that's the brush that I'm going in with. Is the not Morphe. This is Berkeley. And I'm just blending that out. And I also didn't do any highlight. Like when I say highlight, I mean like the powder highlight. Because, like I said, I wasn't going out anywhere. It was late. But I think if I did, it would have been bomb. And then I'm going in with, I think it's a Morphe eyeshadow packer brush. I'm guessing. So I'm just gonna press that into the glitter eyeshadow, and then you'll see me putting that over the lighter part of my eyelid, and then I'm gonna start going upwards and trying to carve out a crease with the glitter. I'm just tapping that on there and just creating the crease how I want it. I wish y'all could get inside not really get inside my head, because then I have all type of crazy thoughts. I'm doing good with what I have now. But I was really loving that. I was rushing. Then I kept putting it up there because I kept noticing that the glitter would get on top of the crease. So I said, okay, well, I might as well just blend it out into the crease so that if the glitter does get on there, it'll be fine. And then I'm going in with the LA Girl, or is that the NYX? I think it's NYX. Maybe LA Girl, either one. Nude. brown and outlining my lips. I really wish that I would have kept it lighter in the middle, because I think it would have made everything pop. But what I did was I used the Juvia's Place lipstick in Cocoa, and I just kind of like blended it out in the middle so that it can match. And I think that's what I was trying to do, was like match everything together, but I wanted it to pop. I could have put some lip gloss in the middle to make it glow or pop a little bit or shine, but I did not. And then I liked it. However, I felt that I could outline my lips a little bit better, so I went back in and outlined my lips. And I really also wish that I would have put on some eyelashes. Like, I could at least put on some eyelashes, but I did not. I went in with the Il Maquillage mascara. This one was particularly for my bottom lashes because it wasn't a stick and I could easily manipulate it through the lashes without getting it on my face or my makeup. I'm just coating, and then I went in with the Fenty Beauty mascara by Rihanna. Had to show y'all before I used it. And then I'll be coating the top lashes with that to make it more volumistic. I think that's a word. If it's not a word, I just made it up. I made it one. See, those lashes is what I was going to use, but I said, and I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to use this all-nighter Urban Decay Ultra Glow Spray. And I am going to cover, or attempt to cover, my eyeshadow. There we go, there we go, there we go. Cover your eyeshadow. Okay, there we go. Spray, spray, spray. It's still coming, y'all. So I had to make sure I don't get on my eyeshadow. So I sprayed my face, fanning it, letting it dry, and then I felt as though I wanted to be sexy mamacita. I want to let my hair down. So you can see me struggling to get this not rubber band, but scrunchie and head tie all off my locks. I love my locks. Had to let them down, had to let them breathe. Ooh, it's tangled, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. And I liked it when it was like that on the side. And pose, girl. Pose, girl. Yes. And that is the complete look of my first full beat. I thank you all for watching my channel. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.